your mineral collection, Sherman. I'm sure she'll find those new geodes of yours fascinating.
Come on.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. Now the kids can resolve their differences before Miss Grunion arrives.
You're barking up the wrong tree, mister. In fact, if it weren't for Patty, I would have pressed charges already. And I have to tell you, Peabody, where my daughter is concerned, nothing is more important than... Yellow. Sure, I'll take a survey.
Everything going swimmingly?
Why didn't you tell me she was coming over here?
Because I didn't want you to worry. Okay, because I didn't want to listen to your belly aching.
Thank you for your honesty.
You're welcome.
I don't know what you think we're supposed to do in here anyway. She hates me.
Share your interests. Tell a witty anecdote.
Mr. Peabody, I hate her.
Sherman, every great relationship starts from a place of conflict and evolves into something richer. Bon chance. Make it work. Don't tell her about the way back.
Don't even think about it.
Peabody, that was amazing! Paul, wasn't that amazing?
I'm more into rock and roll. I meant flamenco. Bagpipes? Didgeridoo. Sitar. Steel drums. Trombone. Xylophone. Djembe. Calliope. Oboe. Piccolo. Tuba. Dobro. Slide whistle. Yodeling. Hurdy-gurdy. Ocarina. Harmonium. Musical song. You know what? This has been great, but a complete waste of time. Now let's get Penny and go.
Are you all right, Paul?
I'm fine.
This happens whenever he's tense.
Paul, if I might...
Stay away from me, Peabody. Just get back. I need traction.
You can trust me, Paul. I'm a licensed chiropractor.
Ow! Peabody, I feel great. I really feel great.
Peabody, you're a miracle worker.
Look at me. I'm dancing.
You know, Penny, Sigmund Freud says if you don't like a person, it's because they remind you of something you don't like about yourself.
What do you know about Sigmund Freud?
More than you think.
Sure, just like you know all that stuff about George Washington not really cutting down the cherry tree. Ugh, what a crop.
But it's true.
How do you know?
I just know.
Did you read it in a book?
No.
See it in a movie?
No.
Did your brainiac dad tell you?
No.
So how do you know, Sherman? How do you know?
He told me.
Who told you?
George Washington.
George Washington.
Yeah.
Liar.
Don't tell her about the way back.
He calls it the way back.
So where have you gone in it?
Now where, Penny? When?
Okay, smart guy. When?
Oh, 1965, 1776, 1620, 1492, 1215, 4...
Can't it go back to an hour ago?
Why?
Because I could take it home, pretend to be sick, and not come to this lame dinner party.
Mr. Peabody says you should never use the way back to travel to a time when you existed.
How come?
There'd be two of you.
Oh, yeah. I guess the world's not ready for that.
Oh, well, now that we've seen it, maybe we should go back.
Are you kidding? Where should we go first?
Mr. Peabody says I'm not allowed to drive it till I'm older.
Do you do everything Mr. Peabody says?
Yeah?
You know what that makes you, Sherman.
An obedient son?
Nope. A dog.
Woo!
Nice control.
Dig it, Penny! Heads up, Paul!
Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at that.
This is a little homespun concoction I like to call Einstein on the beach.
Yummy.
To the kids.
To the kids.
Mr. Peabody,
Sherman?
can I talk to you a second?
Of course. Excuse me. Really hit it off with Penny's parents. I think we can file this night under unqualified success.
I'd hold off filing it just yet.
What do you mean? Where's Penny?
Ancient Egypt.
You used the way back?
What's happening, big guy? We're running low.
I'll be right there, Paul. How could you do such a thing?
She called me a liar for saying George Washington never cut down a cherry tree.
So you took her to see George Washington?
Yeah, she was into it.
Hey, Peabody.
Hey!
Where's Penny?
Playing hide and seek.
Pooping?
Pooping.
Playing hide and seek?
Well, which is it? Hey, what's going on here?
Yeah, what's going on here?
What have you done with Penny?
Penny?
Penny! Penny!
Oh my gosh.
Where's our daughter?
It's hard to say, Paul. She could be here, or here, or here, or here, or here. That'll hold him. I learned that trick from a swami at the Bhagawangiri in Ubud Valley. Let's go! Ancient Egypt, land of the pharaohs, a beacon of progress on the horizon of humanity, but a cruel and barbarous civilization just the same. I just hope Penny isn't suffering too badly. I got it!
What are you doing here?
We have come to take you home.
What's the Egyptian word for tattletale?
Mufshiasu, but that's beside the point. Get your clothes on, we're going home.
Who died and made you Pharaoh? Now, bring on the mani-pedi.
See, Mr. Peabody? Impossible!
Indeed, but watch what happens when an immovable object meets an irresistible force. Penny, come here right now. Penny, come.
I'm not Penny anymore. Now, I'm Princess Hatshepsut, precious flower of the Nile.
Precious, perhaps, but if you think we're going to leave you here, you are most definitely in denial.
I don't get it.
Now come along.
Unhand her! What's the matter, my sweet little desert blossom? Are these barbarians bothering you?
As a matter of fact, they are.
Bow, barbarians!
As you wish, Your Highness.
Who's that, Mr. Peabody?
That, Sherman, is the living image of Amun, son of Akhenaten, lord of the 18th dynasty of the New Kingdom, King Tutankhamun, otherwise known as King Tut.
My boyfriend.
King Tut is your boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to have them skinned, covered with honey, and laid in a pit of fire ants?
You'd do that for me?
Anything, my desert flower. Consider it a wedding gift.
What? You can't marry this guy?
Why not?
Well, for one, his name rhymes with butt.
I don't care. I'm gonna have a big, fat Egyptian wedding.
Spoiler alert, King Tut dies young. Are you sure you've thought this through?
Oh, trust me, I thought it through. I'm getting everything.
The royal astronomers have decreed the wedding must take place tomorrow at dawn.
Who is he?
He is I.
He is you?
I am the Grand Vizier.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh.
Oh, Grand Vizier, would you mind telling the precious princess here precisely what it means to marry the young pharaoh?
Gladly. It means she will be bound to him in eternity through the sacred ceremonies of disembowelment and mummification, as described in the holy texts.
Hold up a second. Can you walk me through that, somebody?
What he means, Penny, is that when I die, they'll kill you too. And then they'll rip out your organs, stuff them in canopic jars, and then mummify whatever's left.
Okay, I'm seeing this now. Thank you. I'm gonna go with them.
There's no turning back now.
To the palace. Let the wedding preparations begin.
Mr. Peabody! Sherman! Do something!
Don't worry, Penny. We'll save you.